morning. We're out here getting ready to go on a ride. Some of us stayed over here last night and a bunch joined us this morning. It's looking like a beautiful day. There is a lot of snow up there in those hills. It's very beautiful. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 208 Adventures. Today we are headed to Blackrock Crossing. A pretty exciting trip. Anyway, we camped, as you can see there in the beginning, we camped up on top of Murphy's Grade, dropped down into Murphy's Hot Springs, then head towards Jarbidge. On the way to Jarbidge, we did veer off to the right and you end up going up Buck Creek Canyon. It'll go past some ranch houses and stuff, and it'll end up on top, kind of a plateau desert up there. Anyway, you'll run across this. You got a few miles of just dirt road and whatever before you'll get to the canyon. Anyway, we'll have to turn off that dirt road. There's another kind of trail road. Like I said, it'll head towards Blackrock. Just Google it. It's got all the trail stuff on there. It's pretty well traveled, pretty popular spot, but it's incredible stuff out there. So I just need to apologize for not having any videos out for a while. We had some issues with the computer, had to get it sent back to HP. And it's the only one we have that I can run my editing program on. So yeah, it's been a while, and yeah, it hasn't been pleasant. So do again apologize for that, and we will get back on top of things. So right here we're headed down into Blackrock. Kind of come across the top of the desert, and we're starting down in, just kind of starting in there. And it's really hard to see the canyon even at this point. You don't get to see it. So you're just kind of driving down in there, and all of a sudden, like right here, it just starts opening up. And this always gets me. I just love this here spot. As you're coming across this, and you just know that, I mean, you're just looking at this canyon out in front of you, and it's just massive canyon. You know, the Snake River Canyon's incredible, don't get me wrong, but these canyons out there in the Bruno and Bruno area are nuts. Jarbidge, they're huge. These things they're incredible canyons. If you guys ever get a chance to get out there, do it. Guys are ever in Southern Idaho and you want to go take a run out there and take a look at this stuff, get a hold of us, man. I can't get enough of doing this route down to Blackrock Crossing. So these canyons out here are incredible, just huge, breathtaking. The views are incredible. This year, you know, it was early spring. As we get down the bottom, you'll see that. No, definitely at the water crossings, that was a little sketchy. Thank goodness we had some people in the group that decided they were going to wade across the river and you know, check it out first before we just dove into it. So thanks to them. Anyhow, like I said, you're dropping down in this canyon and just, it's incredible stuff. It's incredible stuff. You know, this video does not do this justice by any means, because it's an awe. And if you're afraid of heights, you know, you don't have to be too worried about it. I mean, it's a nice road. This is a good Jeep road even. It's smooth. It's got a couple little rocks in there. I mean, if you had to, you could move them, but it's not that bad at all. You see this view from the back. I mean, we're starting down this thing, and this shot out the back of this thing is nuts back up this canyon. So these are incredible.
stopped here for lunch today. Very nice area.
So I need to give a shout out to these guys in this little 800 Razor. So they actually are the ones that crossed this Bruno River right here. First of all, see how deep it was. There is a little sandbar right there in the center. You see them kind of hit it when they went across, and they did walk it. Like I said, then yeah, it was pretty deep. It was deep. That water was moving. Like I said, we weren't planning on it, especially with the size of group we had. But they walked out there and they decided, and especially after they went through it, we're like, yeah, we kind of have no choice. We need to go. But that little 800 rock, man, it flew right through there, so pretty impressive.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, we just finished that Blackrock crossing. Went across there, you can see that water was it was flowing. Usually it's just a little stream running through there. It's nothing even close to that. So like I said, early spring, all that runoff out of the mountains, it was moving those machines around. A lot of power there. So glad somebody walked that first and kind of tried it, because you know we've heard earlier in the day, or actually a couple days ago, that a machine was about lost in there and about rolled over. So said we was a little nervous about doing it, but we did her. Anyway, on this side of the canyon you're going up, it's a pretty steady climb up out of there. Nothing drastic. A few little obstacles to climb over. Nothing sketchy. Good road. You get up on top, you kind of plateau out, you get back up on the desert again, and you'll run across, and we're coming to another spot, and it'll drop back down in to the Bruno Canyon again, and there's another homestead up there, or down in the canyon. On the way up out of this canyon, the views are nuts, and there's a reason they call it Blackrock crossing, or is once you get across there, you're on the other side of this canyon, or on the other side of the river, excuse me. You look back on this canyon, you'll see the views coming up. It's just massive cliffs, just sheer walls of basically black rock. Pretty pretty impressive. And you just look there off to the left. I mean, it's huge stuff. This is no small canyon, and yeah, it's breathtaking. Pretty neat stuff. So right here at the top, we just took a quick break, kind of made sure everybody made it up out of there okay, and we went ahead and headed towards this other location where we drop into the Bruno again for this other homestead. Anyway, you can kind of see Crazy Road just drops off down into this canyon and runs some ridges down in there. It's pretty awesome. Again, this is a massive canyon. This whole thing is just incredible. So yeah, just watch and enjoy, man. It's good stuff. So man, you look back on this and you look at the side, this right side. That's all hand stacked rock, and that is straight up and down. I mean, whoever built this, it's incredible because they hand stacked all this rock in there to build this road. To transition off that rock mound down into this canyon. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, yeah, hand stacked rock, and there's a lot of that along this trail. Definitely a lot of work. As you get down into the bottom of this homestead, you realize the equipment, rakes, mowers, stuff like that they hauled down this thing. Yeah, it's just a rock garden. Tough life. Crazy stuff.
Well, here you go, guys. Bruno Canyon. Really quite something to see.
Why don't you come out here and we'll get a picture together, Trace?
No, I'm not.
Hey!
Don't let me.
Dude, they're huge.
Thanks everybody for tagging along on this adventure. We had a fantastic time, great group of people, just an absolute blast. Can't get enough of this stuff. It's exploring and just finding all these new places and areas. It's just incredible. Southern Idaho is just, it's amazing that we have all this in our backyard. So pretty cool stuff. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. For you guys, if this is your first video and you're watching it, please subscribe to the channel. It helps out a ton. I know we're just getting this thing off the ground, but please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Just hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications. That way, as we upload a new video, you guys get notified of it, and you can join us for our next one. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Greatly appreciated. Just stick with us. Got a lot more content to come, some exciting new stuff. So thank you.